Okay, I want to make a video about willpower is a myth. How to retrieve strength to overcome all temptation and trial. And strength means power, so you receive power and faith and trust from God to overcome all your temptations and trials. Willpower is a myth. We have no power of our own. All the power and ability that we have is God's. He gave the power we have to us to live. If He takes it away, we're dead. We're nothing. For that matter, we also have no goodness, no love, no mercy, no faith, no nothing. Everything we have is God's. The goodness of or love we display to others is a reflection of God, demonstrating God, and therefore we cannot take any credit. This is the way to be humble when demonstrating goodness to someone. Deflect the credit to God, where it rightly belongs. On our own, we are just corrupted beings. We are enemies to God because what we receive from Him we use for evil. We are so much more dependent on Him than we realize. And that is why it is called gifts from God, right? The faith and love and goodness and strength and power and miracles we receive from Him, which is called gifts from the Spirit, right? Now, to overcome trials, temptations, and addictions, anything in your life that you want to overcome, we need more strength and power. We have no power, and this power comes from God. The way we do this is by acknowledging Him. You remember that verse that says, acknowledge Him in all thy ways and He will direct thy paths. Ask for strength from Him. Put your trust in Him, which is faith, and not in your own willpower. Really lean on Him, and He will give you the strength to withstand and overcome whatever trial and temptation you face. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, right? The power comes from Him. Now we must believe in Him, we must believe in His abilities to help us, and we must put our trust in Him, really depend on Him. So when you fail and you give in to temptation, you need to humble yourself before God and ask Him what is standing in your way to receive more power from Him. Work that out with Him. Listen to your conscience and then double down on your trust in God. He is the source of all power and all gifts. The key is to be aware of Him in your life. He is with us every moment and never leaves us alone. When you face a temptation, immediately lean on the Lord. Speak to Him as if He is standing next to you. Depend on Him as if your life is in jeopardy, and He will help you to overcome, resist, and walk away. Submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee. You cannot do this on your own. You have no willpower. Willpower is a myth. And the more you trust yourself to overcome, the further you go from God, and the more you will eventually fail. Now, receiving more and more strength from God is a cycle, and it works like this. You face a temptation or a trial. You put your faith and your trust in God. You depend on God. He gives you strength and power. You receive the strength and the power. You are obedient. You overcome. You resist whatever temptation it is. And then you receive knowledge, joy, blessings, perseverance, and more trust and more faith in God to face the next temptation and trial. So it is a cycle which helps you to grow your trust and faith and your dependence on God. The more He helps you, the more your trust will grow in Him, and the more faith you will have in Him to face the next temptation and trial. And this is how we overcome through this cycle. Remember, God is good. God is love. God is all powerful and mighty to save. He's not vindictive. He's not spiteful. He's not nasty in any way. What He gives us is for our benefit, and He will give you everything you need to draw closer to Him. He will direct your paths and He will help you. Put your trust in Him and He will deliver you.